Hello, I'm Laura Smith and I'm the founder of UniPal, the social media app driven to connecting students and tackling the epidemic of student loneliness. We've also launched the campaign to raise awareness around student loneliness as an issue and are hoping to demystify and destigmatise what it is to feel lonely within university students. We're working directly to tackle the epidemic of student loneliness. Before the lockdown, 1 in 3 university students stated they feel lonely every week, and over lockdown, 50% of 16 to 24-year-olds have reported experiencing lockdown loneliness. Despite this, there is little awareness about how prevalent loneliness is of an issue among young people, and we're working to demystify and destigmatise what it means to be lonely at university. Our key value proposition is in creating an empathetic approach to cultivating student communities. We're providing a safe online platform for students to make new friends, to meet new people based on common interests and shared hobbies. In doing so, students can be sure that they're meeting the people they say they are, and they can engage safely in an online format without the need for going outside and attending society events. We're also providing emotional first aid, free to anyone who needs it, and we're collecting key mental health data which can be used to inform student life services and key universities into when there may be a mental health epidemic occurring. Now, to date, there is only one other app which tackles university students as a specific population, and this app is a lot more general. It's a lot more Facebook-like. There's a marketplace, there's job advertisements, there's obviously the key connection among people, but their site is a lot more general and their app is addressing a much more general purpose, whereas we're specifically focusing on cultivating those connections, generating a rich and deep understanding of mental health as an issue in the university community, and also just working to kind of destigmatise loneliness and what it means to be lonely, and providing help to those who need it through the free online emotional first aid app, which we hope can help us tackle mental health at university. As we are a social enterprise, we are a lot less focused on generating an income and making a profit. However, to support running costs and to fund the development of the app, we will be charging the universities £1.50 per each student on the system. So we employ a cross-subsidy model to ensure that students themselves aren't directly paying for the app, and universities are providing that service and then again being given access to the mental health data which they can use to help improve their own resources. We tend to think of our app as a platform for people to meet, and then they can, go off of our app and meet elsewhere. So I guess we would track our progress in the number of friendships that form and the number of people who are satisfied with their experience with the app. We will be running semesterly surveys just to kind of get a gauge for how students are engaging with the app and how they're receiving the techniques that we're employing. We will simply track it by hopefully witnessing a decline in the number of students that are feeling lonely, and seeing on the emotional first aid and the mental health diagnostic portal, we can see that, we are eventually addressing these issues and there is a point where we are having a positive impact. I think a big part of being an entrepreneur or being a social entrepreneur involves innovating and addressing new challenges as they arise, overcoming competition with potential other sources, and just really focusing on your own value proposition and what it means for your company and your project, what good you are putting into the world. I think one of the best quotes that I've heard is from Kevin Krutz, and he says, "Life is about making an impact, not making an income." So being a lot more focused on, the positivity that you are creating the bridges you are building, the networks that you're gaining, and focusing a lot less on just making a raw profit. I think there's a big worry that you've got this brand new idea, it's a little baby, you've just cultivated it, and you're so excited to get going, and you just want to put all of your, force behind it, all of your strength. And some people would say, yeah, do it, get in early, like put all your money behind it, back yourself. And I feel like for entrepreneurs, particularly in this economy, in this climate, we do need to be a bit careful of our funds and ensure that we're not diving headfirst into something that we need to then spend thousands of pounds to pivot on and to go a different direction. So definitely consider your choices heavily, and don't take advice from anyone who says, yeah, just do it. Like, there is a lot of planning, a lot of forethought, and a lot of cost-benefit analysis that needs to be done before you can launch into something. Thank you for listening to me today, and thank you for joining the Social Impact Lab at the University of Southampton. Take care.